Anita.
And I'm Anita Heath.
And we are
Chelsea-Michelle.
And we have our free prequel novella, and you can get it in the description below.
All right, so today we're talking mysteries. Particularly, we're having a taste test. This is part of our, what did we call it? Mysteries we test or taste.
Mysteries we taste, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Mysteries we sample.
There you go. There you go. That's the one.
We're making it up as we go.
Mysteries we sample. This is a newer segment. There has been one, what do we call it? Set of episodes? Pair of episodes?
Pair, because there's two of them. There's the taste test and the table talk.
Yes. So this is just the second pair, if you hadn't noticed. There is a previous one already out on Scooby-Doo. And so what we do in the taste test is we actually watch one of the episodes and we just talk about the brand itself. And then we let you know which episode we're watching. So in the next video, you can not watch with us. You need to watch it before because we're going to spoil the heck out of this thing.
We do not spoil today. In the taste test, we do not spoil. So today's not spoiler.
Yes, and we'll give you the specific episode to watch if you haven't already seen it. So, and then in the next video, we call that, what do we call that?
Table talk.
There we go, table talk. You'll see us sitting at a table, literally, and we'll be talking, actually run through the entire episode and give commentary and all the fun chatter. So it's fun. So today we're talking Matlock, which is an absolute favorite of mine.
It's another new one for me. She's on a roll of giving me the new ones, but next to, I'm gonna give her new ones that she hasn't seen. So yeah.
But so we had a very interesting discovery. All right, so the lead actor in Matlock is
Andy Griffith, apparently.
Apparently, duh. She didn't know that, and
I watched a full episode and didn't know it until I went to rewatch the episode. Though, in my defense, the whole reason why I rewatched the episode was because I was half dead when I watched it the first time.
Anyways. She had no idea, and so there is an amazing clip. We're talking real time and audio chat that she will share with you at the end of this video, right at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, she needs to. It is hilarious. It's her real time reaction to discovering
that Matlock of Andy Griffith.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed in her. But so talking about the brand itself, Andy Griffith obviously is the star. He's a little bit different than Sheriff Taylor. He's an old man in this one, and he's very old man-like. He's a tightwad. He is, he's a little grumpy. He's not always grumpy. But he has a short fuse sometimes, and he kind of lets people have it. It's just part of his humor. But he's also warm and endearing and super smart, and that's definitely part of his character. There are some other great, what do we call them? Surprises, I guess. So I think it's the first season, the actress who played Thelma Lou, from the Andy Griffith Show, Barney's girlfriend. She's she's Matlock's secretary in the first season, so that's awesome. And then the woman who played the teacher that Andy dated, that is a judge in some of them.
Cool.
Yeah, and Don Knotts. He is, I believe he's a neighbor. So he's a friend, and he kind of pops in and out in some of the episodes, some of the seasons. I'm not even sure where in the timeline, but he's a hoot and a half too.
He always is.
Yeah, he always is. So anyways, for the Andy Griffith fans, there are lots of fun surprises along the way. So it's really fun. So what was your impression of
the music? Which I am a musician, for those who don't know. And so that just like really stood out to me, just like in the credits. I'm like, oh, I love the music. And it's just like this, what is it, in the 80s? So it's like swing jazz, and there's like a lot of little piano riffs, and then they'll get the saxophone, and Yeah.
For the rest of us, it's just very 80s Opening credits music.
No.
You heard that kind of stuff a lot back then.
Yeah, but it's jazz. I mean, that's because that was what was like the big up and coming in the era. Yeah.
What did you think of the storyline?
Okay, so the one we watched,
which we won't give away details, but what did you think of their overall style?
I don't know if they're all this way or not, but it was like the threads are coming in one way, and then all of a sudden you get like this left hook, and you're like, whoa, okay, something else just happened, and now that kind of changes things.
Yeah. So we had talked, like, in the last one, the Scooby-Doo mysteries, they're kind of shallow in the way that you have pretty much just two people ever, and one of them's guilty, you know, so they don't have a big cast or a big mystery so much. This one's not like that. All the mysteries they're well put together, well in depth.
They're complex.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that run for 2 parts throughout the series. So there's a lot of extended storylines and stuff. So it's really good. What else?
The characters. Yeah. I loved the father-daughter relationship. That was hilarious. In this particular episode, I don't know if it always is.
He's got great father-daughter relationship, but he actually has more than one daughter, and so in the beginning, it's a different actress, different daughter, also a lawyer, and then this one is a daughter, and there may be a third, I think, but he definitely always has that female character to bounce off of, and she's younger, and she tries to keep him in line, and he's just set in his ways, like. He's notorious for wearing the same styled suit. Like, you'll never see him in anything else, ever. And so that's something he gets made fun of. He loves hot dogs. Like I said, he's a bit of a tightwad. So they kind of play off of each other that way. They're fun.
Do all episodes have a lot of food in them? There was a lot of food in this episode.
That may have been the most.
Okay.
I think that's why it's one of my favorites. Although it is very common to see him eating hot dogs. There's times where I do crave hot dogs from watching Matlock.
That's funny.
But music's another. It's not in every episode, but Andy is a musician himself, and so did you know that?
Yes. Yes, I knew that. I watched Andy Griffith, okay? Just because I can't recognize someone whenever they're twice their age doesn't mean I don't know facts about them.
They said that, like, he used the same guitar that he used.
Oh, really? That's cool.
And so you'll see him bring it out every now and then. There's a couple of episodes with Randy Travis, also a country musician. And so they play together in the episode. It's not something that comes up as often as it did on the Andy Griffith Show, but it's very much Andy's trademark. So cool. it comes back to light.
And then would you say the way this mystery was, like, you saw that the murder happened, but you didn't see who did it? So didn't you say that was like one of the,
yes.
You see it taking place?
Yes, but you never know who did it. Yeah. Okay. I think it's extremely rare for them to show us the murderer. It might have come up once or twice, just to kind of change up, but most of the time not. The storylines are really good. Anything else?
That was all that I noticed. They're not super long. They're nice little short.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're hour-long episodes. Yeah.
Well, if you take out commercials, it's like a half hour.
Oh, well, 45 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. But anyway, they're, but then like I said, there's a lot that are two-parter throughout. In fact, I think it's the way it started was movies, and they were 2 hours long. Yep. And then as the series ran on, like it started the shorter TV movie or whatever. Or TV movie may have actually been those 2-hour versions. I don't know. Anyway. But there's a lot of really interesting storylines. It's something that you can solve. And the characters are fun.
You can solve, but it's not obvious.
Yeah.
Like, in this one, like, someone makes a phone call to someone, but you don't know who all the characters are. So they give you some clues, and you're like, you assume, they called so-and-so. but then it might not actually be
Yeah.
true. And so I'm guessing
Right.
that's probably just a theme that goes on. It's like they might give you half of a clue, but you don't
Right.
have enough information to really make that decision.
Right. And he is, because he's a lawyer, so a lot of it comes down to the courtroom, especially at the end, which is not what we saw in this one.
There was a courtroom scene in this one.
Yeah, it was very small, that's right. But there would be a lot of courtroom scenes, and he's known for basically tricking people and stuff, and, you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
May or may not be how real court is done, but it's, it's totally fun.
But it is like one of just like, even though I have not seen it before, it's like just watching it one time, it's like, oh, this feels nostalgic. You know, it's like nostalgic mystery. So yeah, it has a good feel to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know your thoughts on Matlock.
We will be back next week to let you know. We watched.
The title of this one is called Brennan. Brennan. Yeah. It is from season 8, episode 18. So you'll definitely want to watch it because we're going to spoil it and talk about all the details, and yeah, that's fun. But let us know if you've been a Matlock fan forever, or if this is something new for you. Yeah, just let us know your thoughts.
Hey, I'm trying to watch Matlock. Oh, it is Andy Griffith? Wait. Wow, I didn't even recognize Andy Griffith. Like, I started not to watch this because I love the music. It's so... Okay, I need to have that reaction tomorrow. The music is awesome. It's like
I was not planning that reaction.
the big band jazz of the time. Yeah. I totally did not recognize Andy Griffith. How did I not see Andy Griffith whenever...
Now comes the doubt.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Wait. Is Andy Griffith Matlock? Now I'm so confused. Andy Griffith is Matlock! Okay! Like, that totally flew over my head. I did not recognize him at all. Tomorrow's video is going to be very fun. Oh my goodness. Wow. Tomorrow's video is not going to be as fun as you catching that live. You know what? Never mind. I have it right here. I will play it for all the peoples to hear. Your absolute crazy ridiculousness. Yes, Shaggy, yes. Andy Griffith is Matlock. Oh my goodness. I don't understand how you didn't know that.
Apparently I can't have a private life anymore.
Just what?
We'll have a link to the description. You totally jinxed me.
I didn't have to. It's more like I know the future.
We will have a link to the download. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say download.
Was you? Should you?
Why don't you just say it? I'll just say it, and you can tell them where to find it.
The link's right down there. Like where all the links go and all the videos that you ever watch. They're, you know, right there in the description.
What if this is the first video they've seen?
Well, this first time on YouTube too?
Yeah, some people